Hey, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Get! That might be good enough for the City League, but it's not gonna cut it here. I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up. Get your head into the game. the next one. Hey. So you want to sharpen those passing skills today. Let's get you set up.
Hang time, moving the plug of the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, ooh. Charge it again like it's credit, your team crowd need to edit, yeah. I see face so credit, hold up, ooh, that's dead. Need a minute, need a plan to revive, let's get a shot pressing. Now you say what I said, they got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up, I don't miss often. No look, I had to boss up, get the post up when it's OC. When I'm home team, need that gold ring, where that way go, on me.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way.
broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's Friday night. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, I spoke with Jay about the history.
David, fantastic report. Thank you. Greg, you wonder if that conversation has actually made these two tighter, or if it's just kind of a Band-Aid over the existing wound.
And, you know, I've gotten the sense things weren't completely ironed out during Summer League. But by the end of it, both guys were on the same page.
The #1 overall pick in the draft. You know it well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's something that I wanted. You know, Derek Coleman was from Detroit, and 2 years earlier, he was the #1 pick, and I'd always been a fan of his, so I felt like he was passing the baton, and I had to kind of do what he did. And then Shaquille O'Neal was Rookie of the Year before myself, and the #1 pick. And so, for me, I looked at it as, yeah, a pretty big weight, but the honor was more than the weight, and I was honored to be picked #1, and I relished in that, and I had great teammates that allowed me to flourish in that role.
Left side, Joseph. And the basket by Brewer.
And Brewer has such terrific length, which he uses expertly down inside to bury shots.
Here's G. He's covered by Joseph. G passes to Davis. Here's G. The offensive rebound. Davis. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Bazemore. Back to Joseph. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's G. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Kings trail by 5. On the wing, Brewer. Guarded by Kuzma. And Brewer kicks to Joseph. There's the pass to Bazemore. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
Yeah, Greg, when you're not connecting from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more. They didn't do enough of that.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Joseph, that's good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's G. He's covered by Joseph. Unloads. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Sacramento, Corey Joseph is out there with Brewer. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Bazemore at the small forward position.
For the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
Here's G. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
Well, we've seen Shea in more than a handful of games so far now. There's a lot to like about what he's been able to accomplish since getting the chance.
Really, you just have to wonder why the team didn't find more minutes earlier on. It's been clear with how he has come in and had an instant impact that he'll be a factor in this league.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Heel. Over to the wing. And Bielitz kicks to Brewer. The 3 from Joseph. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And the Lakers call time here. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year.
With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. And so it's Los Angeles. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You're looking at He's checked in for Los Angeles. G comes in for Rajon Rondo. And a change for the Kings. Joseph, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Tries a 3. Offensive rebound. It's another look. And that one is good. 6 points for JaVale McGee.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
They've got LeBron James. Howard is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Deion Waiters, and it's G in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. Lakers leading by 10.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Joseph, the pass to Barnes. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
And Joseph kicks to Parker. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
And that one's good by G.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove this amount.
It's stolen by Heel. It's Parker outside. Again, the miss by the King. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for James. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Len's checked in for Harry Giant. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Joseph.
You got to know Hill is a threat to score from way downtown. I mean, he's this good of a shooter.
Here's G. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective.
Fires the three. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Brewer's checked in. The Kings trail by 15. Fans just broadcast. Love to see teams get out and attack in transition. You like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that breaks, down that breaks, before that break.
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team is fouling doesn't want that team to get out to get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because the player holds the ball too right. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight.
Here's G. Off the left rim and out.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's G. 5 points in the game. Here's Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
Masterful of timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
Brewer finds Bazemore. Lays it up off the glass.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Smith on the wing. Pass to G. He tries for three. Len grabs the board. Len's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, Bazemore with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Fox and Bogdanovic pair off at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Parker, and it's Len in at the 5 down low.
And what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year 1 and a year 2 player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
Davis makes it off the glass.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Fox passes to Bogdanovic. With the teardrop. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 13. The drive by Rondo. And they double up Rondo. Morris dishes to Davis. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy. And so far, he's paying off in this game.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Timeout called the Lakers.
No postseason trip for the Kings last year, but a successful season, if you ask me. Ended up with the 9th seed in the West. 39 wins for this team, the most for the franchise since 2006.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in.
We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
David, thank you. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Young.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
A look at Atlanta's open. To preparing for a long season, talk about the advantages of the new strength and conditioning programs we read so much about.
You know, for me, Kevin, when I first started out, it was all about just getting stronger, lifting weights. I think right now for these guys, they're doing a great job of adding that and also recovery. What do you do for recovery, being able to play the next game? I would love to see the technology that they have. Wish I could use it, Kevin, because all I did was run and get me a fish fillet, and I was ready to go.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento. He gets that one. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
So it's the Lakers now, after the miss from Cam Reddish. Clock at 6, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's McGee with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Waiters, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Terrific understanding of how to score the ball. Waiters gets what he wants. Lights out.
Now, here's Reddish. Covered by LeBron. Now, Reddish. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the miss from Cam Reddish. Taken away. Young against Waiters. The pass to Fernando. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Young pass to Fernando. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Herter. The good-looking shot from the wing. Herter's got 7 points.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And Waiters kicks to James. Back to Waiters. Pass to G. James in the post. And it goes down 2 points. 8 points for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Young. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. Outside Collins. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone with this franchise.
Right wing, Green up on top. Here's G. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's John Collins making highlights for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The deep. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Bembry, Scal, Labissiere out there with Reddish. Then there's Teague, and it's Dedmon in its center. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the 3 well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up, really 1 through 5.
Kuzma finds Smith. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Green, no luck. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Reddish. Smith with the defensive effort.
We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. Rajon Rondo.
You look at the Atlanta Hawks offense, so much is generated outside in. 3rd in the league in 3-point attempts last season. Of course, some of that was the addition of Trae Young.
On the free throw, no good. And Young gives that extra deep floor spacing, something teams are looking for now.
You watch Steph Curry and Dame Lillard, they're shooting from 26 to 27 feet out. That changes what a defense can take away. That's why Young, despite his size, is still drafted top 5.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Herter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. Outside Collins. Teague dishes to Young. A 3 ball. That That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trey do this so many times.
LeBron passes to Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Raiders against Teague. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And Teague just so creative in how he finishes around tough D when it's thrown his way.
James finds McGee. Waiters outside. McGee the pass to Waiters. Over Young. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by McGee. And the Lakers lead by 2. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The Lakers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And a close game so far to the... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Deion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Lakers leading by 4. Well, last year, Damian Jones had a very promising start, but his season was cut short by injury.
Yeah, he tore a pectoral muscle about a third. Love it, love it. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Young taking his time here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo. You know, Greg, at Oklahoma, the long-range shooting of Trey Young drew eyes. But it seems it's his passing that's his most NBA-ready attribute.
Take a break.
How about
Take a
Kevin?
break.
First player
2
in
shots.
history to lead D1 college basketball in points and assists. Top 10 in the league in dimes his rookie season. Young man has a chance to be special.
Well, comparisons to Steph Curry, unfair for Trey Young, and they're quieting. The shooting percentages in year 1 leave plenty of room for growth.
And so Young nails them both. And Greg, you talk about unfair comparisons for Trey Young. His career will always be measured against that of Luka Doncic after the Hawks traded back from the number 3 pick.
And Doncic going on to win Rookie of the Year, an instant star. And Trey Young with plenty of talent. We'll see what he can accomplish.
LeBron kicks to Waiters. Passes it to Rondo. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's James. He's got trouble. Here's Howard. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. Hey, Smitty, every NBA player. And so it's the Lakers with it. The lead is 2. Oh, Kuzma's in position. And here is Teague. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks need a perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Smith. Here's G, and he makes the 8-footer. G's got his second basket of the game. Atlanta with the ball. Outside Teague. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Morris. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisition.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Murray's checked in. The Lakers have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. That's good from McGee. Here's Bembry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Teague. A floater. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And they continue to control the glass.
Green, the pass to McGee. Murray outside. The pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Throws it from outside. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
Teague finds Dedmon. Teague with the ball. Guarded by Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Morris. LeBron comes in for Murray. And it's Waiters in for Green. And a change for the Hawks. Herter's checked in. Teague against Waiters. Teague deciding where to go with it. With the floater, and Davis sends it back.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's G. Teague covering. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jeff Teague. The Lakers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
Collins checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. The Hawks trail by 12. Teague with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Dion Waiters.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
First one falls for him.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
That one is no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Count it.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Bembry. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Collins, Teague out there at Bembry, and it's Herter in at the small forward.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
LeBron can't get it to go.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Stolen. Here's Herter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now here's James. He's covered closely. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easy.
Specialized in class action lawsuits against municipal, transportation,
Great game.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Everyone, listen up. That was a great team effort last night. Keep that energy up, and we can do great things. Let's get to work. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Let's work on executing more efficiently in transition. Good job. Let's move on to the next drill. energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
hurt.
very special episode of NBA 2K20. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Special episode because we have reached number
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. It's it, and as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with...
Well, guys, most every...
David, thanks for that. You know, G.A., Jay, no stranger to controversy.
And I can see the reasoning from both sides. I don't think Che tries to be a lightning rod for controversy, but he doesn't shy away from it either.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams. McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. G comes in for Rajon Rondo. Morris, what do you think it's like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach?
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language. Not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yet, right, that's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
Gallinari with it, picked up by Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
And the Thunder making a change here. Noel's checked in. James kicks to Waiters. Looking to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game for many years. He's made everyone around him better.
LeBron passes to G. He feeds it to Davis. And no good that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside, and slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
Raiders against Paul. Pass to McGee. Out to the right wing. Here's G. A three-pointer off the mark. And Adams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, Greg, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Good from Gilgeous-Alexander. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Nader. The shot goes down, and he gets his game back to even.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Davis is out there with Howard. Then it's G, and it's Rondo in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Ferguson, the pass to Paul, and the layup is good. Paul's got 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Kuzma outside. Passes it to Davis. And the Lakers with another miss. Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Nader. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of a shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Muscala dishes the ball. 6 to shoot. Over Rondo. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Kuzma kicks to G. Trying to get open is Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Gallinari, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Gallinari. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Davis with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of. His length.
Well, it's just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Here's Nader. To end the run, McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. Bucket is good. There's a minute left to play in the first half. Waiters outside. From the arc. G, no good.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Ball passes to Adams. The dish to Gallinari. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets the jumper to drop. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
That 3 off the mark. To the paint, 4 seconds left, and Dort gets it to go. Dort's got his second basket of the night.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much. Completely new group for Los Angeles. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's the one by Green. Taking a look at the Thunder. Noel is out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ferguson in at small forward. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great football. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork, and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
I love those names. They're so right. It's fun to watch. What a skill.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Kuzma passes to Morris. Here's G. Traps in the tray. G's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Murray's checked in for the Lakers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Nader's checked in. Here's Dort. He's got 6, and the foul called on G. That's his third foul of the game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Noel throws it down.
And that's an example of his athleticism, right? Nerlens Noel, the ability to leap up and ram it home.
Poked away.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's G. He's got 6. Back to McGee. Over to the left wing. Here's G. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nader kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one goes. And the Thunder making a switch here. So he gets them both. Here's G. Outside, Green. Here's G. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Thunder shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Green is out there with G. And it's Murray in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here is Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Nader. A 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Lakers with some changes. Davis is checked in for Murray. And it's Waiters in for Danny Green. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's G. Shoots the three. Waiters no luck. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And the pass to Nader from past the arc. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
From beyond the arc, the Thunder pull it in. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Waiters passes to McGee. To the right side. Here's G. And again, no good by the Lakers. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the...
How's it going? Hey, man. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever.
Hey, what's up?
Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that? Don't stop grinding, man. Winners win. Bet. Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend. Another day, another drill. That's how we get it done. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Nah, saya akan Davis.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started.
Get your mind right. get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. Get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you
See? I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K. It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh! Okay, all right, that's it.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oklahoma City. That's the location for the Lakers. The
2K Sports pregame show.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA Day. Well, and they bring that physicality. Thank you, David. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And checking out Oklahoma City, a couple spots below.
And I think for the Lakers,
deciding to change it up. There are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about or under the radar.
Yeah, there are. Again, there's so many outstanding players in a league of 30 teams, but you know, Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard, and is extremely valuable Warriors attack. Those two guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point. Stolen by McGee. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. This is it to Dort. It's stolen by G. Well, you have to applaud Shea for doing what he feels is right. I heard that, Greg, after a recent game, he made sure to spend time with his fans.
And that is something that you don't see enough of from the young rookies coming into the league. Glad to hear that Shea remembers that ultimately it is all about the fans.
Dort passes to Noel. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, what persistence from Noel, a guy who does not quit on the glass. I mean, his tenacity is a huge reason as to why this team loves him.
Waiters passes to G. Goes up the baseline. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside, Davis. Now the pass to G. They get it again. The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Noel. Adams with it. Pass to Nader. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Davis.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
LeBron, good.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
And the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game. 8 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Gilgeous Alexander. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers. There's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. And Chris talked.
Sort of long.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GA spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Noel. He's out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Paul in at the point guard position.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
G passes to Kuzma. In the corner, Smith with it. Kicks it to G. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by Muscala. Thunder trailing by 4. And for the Thunder, one of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable run.
And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, there were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Waiters dishes to Davis. Pass to G. 6 on the shot clock. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Nader. Alinari on the wing for Davis. Gets in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Waiters passes to G. Latrey. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
The Lakers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. And he can't hit the second. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
Here's Nader. James covering. Here's Gallinari in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Lakers trail by 3. Waiters surveying the D. G kicks to LeBron. Passes to G. And it's Davis at the elbow. Tipped away. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari wide open. Danilo Gallinari. He is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments. Completely new group for Los Angeles. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And that one drops.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Green. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Smith. And it's G in at the point. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. He feeds it to Noel. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The level of nuance and the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk. They haven't talked about his good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
G, no good.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
A floater. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The feed to McGee. And the rejection by Noel.
Terrific timing by Noel, utilizing his vertical and hand extremely well in terms of how he blocks the shot.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Murray's checked in for J.R. Smith. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Over in the corner, Paul. The Thunder with another miss. Lakers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Lakers trail by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's G. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. A three-pointer, no good. And Paul launches it from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Thunder leading by 3. Noel is out there with Adams. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. He's checked in for Chris Paul. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. And G's subbed in for Waiters. Three-pointer on the way. G, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Feeds it to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
G. And it's off from three-point range. Now, here is Gallinari. Broke loose. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just...
Listening to Hank the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex. Back in a bit.